Hey there, fourth grade explorers. Have you ever looked up at the sky and just wondered what it'd be like to actually touch the clouds? Well, today, we're going on an epic journey to meet the colossal mountain giants of Pakistan. This explainer is basically your golden ticket to the highest, snowiest, and just most magnificent peaks on Earth. We're going to travel from the freezing north all the way down to the rocky south, meeting some absolutely incredible natural wonders along the way.
But hey, before we pack our climbing gear and head up those snowy trails, I've got a massive mystery question for you to solve. Where does most of the world's fresh water actually come from? Like, is it from the rain? Maybe underground lakes? Keep that question locked away in your mind, because the answer is an amazing secret that lies with the very giants we're about to visit.
This explainer is produced by Waqas Ahmed Shah, Educator, and AI agents and automation builder for educators, traders, and startups in Karachi, Pakistan. Okay, let's dive right in. When you look at a map of our beautiful planet, you might just notice a lot of blue oceans and green fields, but did you know the number 27 is incredibly important? Seriously, nearly 27%, so that's almost 1/3 of our entire Earth's land surface, is completely covered by mountains. Just imagine that. Huge, towering, rocky giants are standing guard all over our world. And today, we're visiting some of the absolute best ones.
Section 1. The Northern Giants. Meet the Karakoram and Hindu Kush. Our expedition officially begins right now, in the far north of Pakistan. This beautiful region is home to some of the biggest, boldest, and most famous rock giants on the entire planet. You might want to bundle up in your imagination, because it gets pretty freezing cold up here near the clouds.
So, let's meet our very first giant, Gasherbrum-I. What's really cool is its awesome nickname that sounds like something straight out of a mystery novel, the Hidden Peak. This giant reaches a dizzying 8,068 meters high. To put that in perspective, that's like stacking over 800 school buses end-to-end straight up into the clouds. It's the third highest mountain in all of Pakistan and the 11th highest peak in the whole world. It sits right on the border between China and Pakistan, tucked safely away in the majestic Gilgit-Baltistan region. Oh, and there's even a nearby peak called Gasherbrum-II, which is kind of like the perfect practice mountain for climbers before they tackle the really huge ones.
Now, let's see how some of these other giants match up against each other. Up at the top, we have Broad Peak, which is also beautifully called Falchion-Kongri. Its top seems to just kiss the clouds at over 8,047 meters. It's a massive, striking feature of the Skardu Valley. Right below that, we have Kunyang-Chish, an incredible rocky peak standing at 7,823 meters. And oh, don't forget the mighty Batora Mountains, sitting proudly west of the Hunza River at 7,785 meters. Guys, these aren't just hills, these are towering natural skyscrapers.
But guess what? You don't have to be the absolute tallest to be the most magical. Meet Rakaposhi. Located in the lush green Nagar Valley of Gilgit-Baltistan, its name simply translates to snow-covered, but it has another, deeply magical local name, Dumani, which means Mother of Mist. Even though it ranks 27th globally, it is super famous all across the world for its incredible glowing beauty, just peacefully watching over the villages below.
All right, explorers, I have a quick brain teaser for you before we keep climbing. Can you guess exactly why Rakaposhi is called the Mother of Mist? Think about it for a second. What does a massive mountain do when it's super tall and the air gets crisp and chilly?
Did you guess it? It's because clouds often swirl right around its glowing peak. Imagine a giant peaceful mountain wearing this beautiful fluffy white necklace of swirling clouds all day long. That is exactly why the people who live near it lovingly call it the Mother of Mist. I mean, it's like something straight out of a fairy tale, right?
And this region is just absolutely packed with giants. Can you guess how many? 60. The mighty Karakoram Range, which by the way is where the world-famous K2 mountain lives, has more than 60 peaks towering over 7,000 meters high. There's even an incredible road called the Karakoram Highway that passes right through these mountains, linking China and Pakistan. It's literally a highway driving right through the clouds. How cool is that? Now let's steer our compass slightly west to another famous mountain neighborhood, the Hindu Kush Range. A lot of the Hindu Kush stretches right across northern Pakistan and into Afghanistan. And sitting proudly right in the Chitral region is its absolute tallest peak, Tirich Mir, reaching an impressive 7,708 meters into the sky. It is without a doubt the undisputed king of the entire Hindu Kush range.
Moving on to our next section, the Southern Guardians, exploring Safed Ko and Kirthar. We're going to fast travel down to the south of Pakistan now. We've seen the freezing, snowy skyscrapers of the north, but now we get to meet the smaller, warmer, but fiercely loyal guardian mountains of the south.
So, how do our mountain friends compare? Well, on one side, we have our northern giants, over 8,000 meters tall, snowy, and touching the clouds in places like Gilgit-Baltistan and Chitral. On the flip side, we have our southern guardians. They're smaller, for sure, but they are absolutely vital peaks stretching across Sindh, Baluchistan, and the Afghan border. It just really shows the awesome variety in Pakistan's geography. From freezing ice caps down to dusty, rocky guardians, the whole land is just alive with mountains. First up in the south, let's look at this beautiful name, Safed Ko. Does anyone know what that means? It translates directly to the White Mountain Range. Safed Ko stands bravely right on the Pakistan-Afghanistan border, rising up to 4,761 meters above sea level. And then we have the incredible Kirthar Ranch. This long, rocky ridge extends southward from Balochistan all the way down to the west of Karachi. It's guarding hidden tails with peaks reaching up to 7,056 feet high, making it the very highest peak in all of Sindh. They might not be as tall as those northern giants we talked about, but they're just as important to the landscape and the people who live near them.
All right, here we are at the big reveal. Why do we need mountains? Now, think back for a second. Do you remember that massive mystery question from the very beginning of our explainer? I asked you where most of the world's fresh water comes from. Well, get ready, because we are finally about to reveal the mountain's absolute coolest superpower. A massive 80% of our planet's fresh surface water comes melting down from these mountain ice caps and snowy peaks. Yeah, 80%. From the icy glaciers of the Karakoram to the rushing rivers they create below, these giants are essentially Earth's giant water towers. Without them, we simply wouldn't have the fresh water we need to drink, to grow our food, and basically to survive. Talk about a real-life superhero power.
Okay, let's do a quick and energetic expedition recap so all these amazing facts stick in your brains forever. First, we learned that northern giants like the Karakoram and Hindu Kush literally touch the sky with their massive heights. Second, the trusty southern guardians like Safed Ko and Kirthar proudly protect the land down south. And third, and maybe most importantly, mountains have an earth-saving water superpower, giving us up to 80% of our fresh surface water.
What an absolutely amazing adventure we've had today. So, my fourth grade explorers, I want to leave you with this fun question to think about. If you could visit just one of these mountain giants we learned about today, which one would it be, and what would you bring with you in your backpack? A big warm coat for the hidden peak? Maybe a camera for the Mother of Mist? Think about it. Thank you so much for joining me on this giant journey. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow for more awesome adventures. Keep exploring the world around you, stay curious, and I'll catch you next time.